initial touch, I like hitting marma points. I might meta sweep off and then collect. Anytime that I'm like coming up to a different part of the body or so, I generally do an initial touch. Like if I'm moving from the leg to the hand, I might push at the marma point, just touch the marma point of her hand before I take the hand, versus just coming up and grabbing her arm. You know, whatever's available. If the inside is if it is available, I'll tend to hit there. I just sneak underneath, touch, and then I'll take. Same thing here with the legs too. So if I were just starting here in a session, I'm going right into double leg, I would touch the marma point, sweep off, collect the legs, and just lean back. This is a little traction for her low back, so if people have low back issues, if you ever forget a bolster on the table, just pull their legs. I tend to like sort of rock with my body and let my arms just hang. And I'll lean with my torso and let this just hang.
Is this happy dance?
Nope, not yet. You can notice the difference if I'm moving at her hips bilaterally, both ways, or if I'm crossing, if her using her legs one at a time, or even circling. This is the motor is coming from my shoulders. Happy dance.
So that's a happy dance?
This is happy dance.
Are you happy?
So I am pushing and pulling, kind of just like in the hip rotation where I push here. I'm pulling and kind of in the other hip, and I'm using the momentum of her body. I'm not going slow. You can feel when there's a little bit
Resistant.
Yeah, resistance. It sort of like wants to go and it's like, oh, it comes back and it almost thuds. It's real subtle, but just like
a train.
Sorry?
Train.
Yeah. This is kind of the motion. It's kind of like, for instance, like this is the pace that she's going to rock. You know, if I were to go any faster or slower, you know, you can see her feet even like come back. There's an extra step in there. That's not what I want. Or if I'm going real slow, it doesn't really get an actual rocking. I want to use the momentum of her body. And this is the sort of, I'm using the momentum in her hips. So, and that's pretty much always the way it's going to be. The pace of each person's body is going to vary a little bit from person to person.
Can you do that move one more time, sorry?
The happy dance? Yeah.
It's like the locomotion of a train kind of movement.
Yeah. I got this actually from, I used to be a direct care staff worker for people with MR and DD.